Desiree with theastrologyaddiction.com, and today's video is going to be on Aries rising. Now, I finished my rising sign readings and I can't believe I didn't do Aries, or maybe I did and I deleted it. Just didn't get to it. So we'll be getting into it today. So thank you again for watching. If you'd like to book an astrology reading with me, my link is in the description box. Now, one Aries rising celebrity that I often kind of feel like is the epitome of an Aries rising is Rihanna. She is, a very somewhat like aggressive figure. She's very sexual. She's not afraid to be herself, outspoken, and kind of fearless. So that is what I think of when I think of an Aries rising. Aries rising people can have somewhat of a traumatic entry into the world, whether that is the dynamics between their parents or the childbirth itself. There's something kind of dramatic and sharp about that experience. Rihanna, for example, I know her parents, I believe, had issues with domestic violence. So there can be some violence or kind of fiery start to their life in some way. They're also, extremely passionate people, talented people who go for what they want and who are fearless. Now, Aries rising has Taurus in the second house, so this is ruled by Venus, and depending on where their Venus is, will tell you more about their financial situation, but usually they will be more well off financially, at least down the road later in life, potentially. It might not be right away. They might struggle and have poor or humble beginnings, but usually with hard work, dedication, and follow through, they can build up their assets and have a pretty good financial stability later in life. Now, the third house is Gemini, so these people can have multiple siblings. They can have lots of siblings or lots of people that live in the home with them in early life. They can also be quite intelligent. Third house is about early childhood learning and that early schooling. So they, Mercury there ruling that Gemini brings in a level of like mental ability and, being smarter, maybe quicker to learn things than other students. Now, Cancer in the fourth house, these people can have a really strong relationship or bond to their mother or grandmother. So, the nurturing figure that helped raise them. And home life, family can be very crucial and important for them. They can always want to kind of come home and be in a safe place with their family. Building a nice home, a comfortable, protective, safe environment for themselves is really important for them as well. Now, their fifth house is Leo, so this makes them extremely creative. They can be talented in many ways, whether that is writing, music, art, just, within their hobbies, whatever they might be, they have a talent for that, and just can be very creative in producing that type of energy in their life. And you want to look to their sun to see kind of what they might be talented at, what type of things, because the sun rules Leo, so that will tell you more about what they might be better suited to do or where their creativity lies. Now, their sixth house is Virgo, so they can be extremely interested in health and learning about diet, fitness, what they put in their body, what they put on their skin. They can take those types of things very serious and have a particular way about how they take care of their physical body, and even about how they map out their day, like how they live their daily life. Their routine can be very precise, and they can definitely put a lot of thought to that. Now, their seventh house is Libra, which is ruled by Venus. So, typically you would see these people being more comfortable in relationships. They enjoy being with another person, but it's not something they need. Libra, as much as it does like companionship and relationship, it also is a cardinal sign. So it can be perfectly fine and happy alone, especially if it's not getting everything that it needs out of partnership. So very kind of stubborn in relationships, but also kind of desires that companionship. And you want to look to Venus in their chart for maybe how they relate to people. Now, their eighth house is Scorpio. So these people can definitely have an intense relationship to transformation in their life. They can go through many different phases of who they are. They might have surgeries, or they might have just changes in personality that are a big deal to them and that are kind of crucial to who they are. They can be one way in one stage of life and really just transform throughout their life into many different types of roles. There can definitely also be a theme of other people's money being a tool that they use in some way, you know, whether that is to make more money themselves or within their career in some way. Now, the 9th house is Sagittarius. So these people have a strong passion and desire and excitement for travel and for seeing other types of cultures, religions, other countries. You know, they want to travel abroad and meet other kinds of people. They wouldn't probably be the type of person that would, you know, just stay in one place for their entire life and live like, you know, in their hometown. They want to go and live in unique places where they can expand and learn and you know, grow from other kinds of experiences. They also might have a real interest in like studying and, you know, maybe higher education or religious philosophies. Now, their 10th house is Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So you want to see where their Saturn is in the chart to find more about this story. But the Midheaven 10th house has to do with their career, their public image, how people see them. So they can be seen as being someone who is kind of cold and powerful, maybe someone who has a lot of money or wealth, or who's really had to, you know, fight and climb really hard to get to the top. Again, for example, Rihanna, she has Neptune there, so that softens that up a bit, gives her more of a spiritual, mysterious, you know, kind of thing about her public image and her fame. Neptune rules Hollywood, so a lot of celebrities will have like Neptune, Jupiter, Venus on the Midheaven. But Capricorn rising, usually these people will be people who do well in business and who, you know, overall have a pretty, you know, good way about dealing with their career. Now, the 11th house is Aquarius. So these people can have friend groups and different kinds of unique people that they have in their circle that are a bit unconventional. They can be attracted to friends who are more weird, unique, you know, have a different quality about them. They might, you know, like to discuss topics with their friends that are more unconventional and weird. And, you know, they might even like to be involved in lots of different social groups. They kind of have like a craving for social experiences and learning about, you know, different types of groups of people for sure. Now, Pisces in the 12th house gives this person a very spiritual, unconscious mind. You know, they can be someone who is very spiritually powerful, very intuitive, very sensitive, even has a lot of depth to them. Maybe they've been through a lot, been through hardships, been through very emotional experiences. And spirituality is definitely something that is usually important to them, or something that they need to like learn a little bit more about and, you know, not be fearful of, because the 12th house is hidden things, hidden enemies. They can even have people that come in their life who maybe disappear or who go to prison, go to mental institutions, that kind of thing, because Pisces is so, you know, vague. The lines are blurred, the boundaries are blurred. So you can have those kind of more foggy relationships that they deal with. So that is a quick interpretation of your Aries rising. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know your feedback and thoughts below. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, my link is in the description box. Have a good day. Bye.